Okay. So, love life. Immediately, the message that came to me, we have the Five of Swords, which is another card of competition, like extreme competition, stepping on people's toes. However, I think there is competition. As it was already clear from the beginning of this reading, you have people that see you as competition. Yet, you are the high priestess here. And you ain't worried about nothing. You already know internally what is right for you, what you deserve, and what I'm thinking this is about. I'm thinking there's a Taurus in your life who, or I don't know why I just said Taurus, but I meant to say earth sign. Could be because there's like these two rams. If you look behind the King of Pentacles, there's like these two ram figures with horns. Maybe that's why I said Taurus. What I meant to say was earth sign, but now I'm really picking up on Taurus. So it could be Capricorn or Virgo also. And I think people are interested in this figure, in this earth sign. Or it could just be like a boss figure, someone who's very in control of their life in terms of their money and their stability. But yeah, I think you know deep down what you have to offer, and you know that he sees that. And you don't feel like you need to compete with anyone else. It's like, I'm gonna be myself. I know who I am. If this person wants it, and if I want him, great. But I'm not worried, and I don't need to compete. I don't feel the need to pretend to be anyone that I'm not, to put on a show. Like, you are so self-aware, and I think you might have like some kind of telepathic or like some spiritual connection with this earth sign. That you probably haven't discussed with one another, but I think if you are interested in an earth sign, it's like you have this deep knowing that he's in your life for a reason. And sure, he could be like a charmer, like he could be very good looking, have a great job. Like, no wonder a lot of people are interested in him, but it doesn't intimidate you. And you know that if it's meant to be, it will be, and you are not going to change. And by having that self-confidence, that is probably what is attracting this figure even more to you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting in your love life. It's very specific. I always try to keep my messages very specific. And for those of you that it does resonate with, that makes me really happy. If it doesn't, pick what you can, or you can watch your moon or rising videos. But yeah, I want there to be a clear message in these videos. I don't want it to be like, well, it could be this, or it could be that, or it could be this, or this could mean this. I try to focus on whatever the clear message is that I'm getting, in hopes that it will resonate with some of you, or a lot of you. I'd love that too. Okay, moving on to your career. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is a card of study. It's a card of could be a card of taking like courses to advance your position, or taking courses. It could be like doing some more training, getting some certificates. It's very much a card of study. And you're starting off almost like you're not the queen or the king yet. You may still be new in your career or your life purpose. Like, you're still learning. You still have a long way to go. And it's followed by the Eight of Wands, which is a card of fast movement. It's a card of manifestation. But then it's followed by the Death card, which is a card of endings and transformation. Okay, so that just slap me in the face and makes sense. I think you're choosing to study something new, or maybe not completely new and out of the blue, but you're going in a new direction. And I think it's going to start to happen quickly. Things are going to start unfolding quickly. And because of that, you're starting a new chapter of your life. I think you're going after something that you are more passionate about. And whenever you're following your intuition or you're on the right path, things start to happen quickly. So that's why I'm seeing this Page of Wands. You're choosing to take that risk, or take that step forward. And because of that, the universe is like, okay, well, here you go. And it's ending. It's just a huge overall transformation. This is a major arcana. So, and I'm seeing it as a very positive transformation. I'm not seeing it negative whatsoever, okay? These two messages are very clear to me. However, at the bottom of the deck, we do have that Two of Pentacles. So you may be a little indecisive of whether you want to take this risk. You want to go in this new direction. Because, of course, any new direction that you go in, it takes investment. It takes investment of time. It usually takes investment of money. And those are two very precious things here on planet Earth. So you want to make, like with this Two of Pentacles energy, it's like you want to make sure that if you take this course, if you take this direction, that it's the right one for you, right? You're like, do I do it, or should I do something else? But what I'm seeing is if you just take that step, things will start to flow. And even if you take a step and it's not, it turns out, like, let's say you sign up for a cooking course. You decide you want to go to culinary school. And you go, and you get there, and you're like, ooh, this is really not what I thought it was going to be. Sure, you may have spent some money, but at least you didn't sit on it and wait on it. At least you took that step. You figured out that, no, that's actually not what you want to do. So then you can move on to something new. So don't be afraid to just make a decision. But what I'm seeing here is that this decision is going to start to allow things to unfold and allow this new chapter in your life to start. Because the other one, the one that you've been in right now, you're not fulfilled. Like you want to learn so much more is what I'm getting. And that's why I'm seeing this Page of Pentacles. You're like, there's so much more that I could get out of life. And by taking that step towards it, I think it's going to be life-changing. What the fuck? So I was just getting a clarifying card. For this Death card. And guess what you got? You got the Five of Rods again. The Five of Wands, which is the first card that you got for your overall energy. So now I'm going to have to pull another clarifier. So this could be internal conflict is what I'm seeing. However, remember what I said. I knew that this Five of Wands was going to be I said it most likely is going to be in your career school environment. And here it is showing up in your career school environment. It's like, hey, don't forget about this energy. Like, it's not all. And you got the High Priestess again. I love tarot. I love when that happens. You have the High Priestess again down here in your career. So I think the month of May is going to be very much about listening to that inner knowing, that inner voice, your intuition, and taking the steps that you know that you need to take, and not allowing this inner conflict, this indecision to block you, but also not listening to those around you that might not have your best interest in mind. That conflict, that competition. Don't be scared of that competition. If you're looking to become a graphic designer and you know that there's so much competition out there, don't be afraid of that. Do not let that hold you back, because deep down you know intuitively that this is the step that you want to take with this high priestess. Okay? I'm going to pull one, okay, or two life purpose cards. We'll see what they are. Interesting. So we got sensitivity and oracle cards in your life purpose and career. So sensitivity, you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly, which is very much reminiscent of this high priestess energy. She's super sensitive. She knows things that other people don't see at all because they're so much of the earth, of the ether, whereas the high priestess is of the divine, and she's sensitive and she can pick up on other people's energies. With oracle cards here, you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. A lot of you may be interested in these metaphysical areas of study. You may be interested in pursuing like Reiki or becoming a tarot reader, or maybe you're a medium or a clairvoyant or an empath or an intuitive, anything along those lines, and you're feeling very conflicted because you know it's not the easiest path to change into. It's not the easiest path to go down because you'll get a lot of judgment, you'll get a lot of conflict, inner conflict. It's almost like you're coming out of the closet when you're going after that type of work. So if that is resonating with some of you, I think it's very strongly saying to go after it, definitely. For others of you, it could be saying that your area of work that you're in, you're becoming too sensitive for it. So like, let's say you work 9 to 5 at an insurance company, like you need to do something that's going to suit you better. It's draining your energy. And also oracle cards could provide you some clarity, some answers as to which direction you want to take or whether you're on the right path, etc., etc. So I'm getting a couple different messages with these. If they resonate, I'm really glad. And if not, it can be as straightforward as like this reading, or the readings that you watch on YouTube are definitely are something that you are meant to view at this point in your life, because it's time to make some decisions, and because you're becoming more sensitive. So that's interesting. And I'm going to pull one card for your love life, or two cards. Whoa. Oh, so we have separation and retreat. And I'm getting a very strong message for this in relation to these three cards that I see here. And it might not resonate with all of you, but what I'm seeing is this person, this King of Pentacles, might be in a relationship right now. However, you still have this inner knowing that you two are supposed to be together. And that's why this sense of competition, of conflict is coming up. And I don't think you are going to be a homewrecker and like go after this guy. You're going to sit patiently waiting. But I think this energy is going to cause this competition. Like it could be even their significant other could be very jealous right now because they know that their relationship is kind of falling apart. And they're like really fighting for it, but not in a healthy way, not in a way that's going to keep this King of Pentacles interested and keep him around. This is the energy that I'm getting, okay? And then so with separation and retreat, I see him or her, whoever you're interested in, whoever this figure is representative of, they are going to go through a separation. And then with retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. I think that's where you come in, and you don't need to act on this right now. You don't need to be involved in all of this drama. Potentially you two could even be retreating and being like, wow, everyone else needs to chill. You might not start your relationship right away, but that's the energy that I'm getting. And just remember that we also, at the beginning of this reading, had the Ace of Cups jump out. So you guys might not be in a relationship by the end of May, but I think it's coming after this separation and this time spent disconnected from the world. Like, maybe right now you shouldn't really even, you're not going after this because it's not rightfully yours. It wouldn't be fair to the other person just yet. But deep down, you know that it is coming. It's coming for you. Like, you know, when you see this person, you're like, yep, I think we're going to be together. But it's just going to there's going to be a lot of fucking drama around it before you guys can start this new relationship with the Ace of Cups.